welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B. So we got the Bancroft Motion Deep-Vee from Motion RC out here for its maiden run. Okay, this is a 4 and 6S model. Okay, and I'm actually really excited to test it out. I've always liked the Bancroft Alpha or the Hydro Inception, and this is like an upgraded version of those boats, right? It's self-righting, has a chamber. Okay, it's actually comes with two different props. We actually have a 60mm 4S prop and a 56mm 6S prop, which we'll be testing both today. Okay, the boat comes with a 1300 kV 4260 actual size and a Sea King 90. Okay, we're going to be running a 5200 milliamp Z 120C. I have a GPS, standard servo. It comes with a balloon for your receiver, and the only modification I've done to this boat is I modified the rudder to actually kick up. Okay, so you see right here, I took off some material here, and I took off some material on the top of this plastic bracket, put a plastic breakaway in, and that will allow the rudder to kick up. You actually get stainless and CNC aluminum like hardware with plastic bases. This is a budget-friendly boat. It's only $329, ready to run. All you have to do is put batteries in it, right? So let's go. So I'm gonna start the GPS. Okay, let's test the self-righting real quick. 4S. The instruction says to actually put both batteries on the left side for 4S operation. I chose to put both batteries on each side, one on each side. So it may actually take a second or so for it to actually do its thing here. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so we got the GPS recording. Let's go. Oh, very responsive, left turn. Okay, 60mm 4S prop. Nice. That's about 40 miles per hour if I had to guess. Let's do some maneuvering. That's to the right, very sharp right turn. Left turn just as sharp, so we can actually dial back the dual rate a little bit. Right. Oh, that's awesome. This is just right out the box tune, you know, just right out the box. We'll check for water. And we'll check the speed in just a second. Whoa, nice. Nice. Okay, so I just cut it. I just did that cut back. So let's actually turn our steering dual rate back here. You got one knob for each side, left and right. So that way it don't like turn so hard one way or the other, right? Okay, so that's our left turn. Let's turn that back a little bit. It's not blazing fast on 4S, but I think 6S will definitely like wake it up a little bit, right? Yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. Good little basher. I think the first thing I want to do to it is, well, actually, we're gonna do a prop change in the next video with it, right? That's going to be the first thing I do to it. We'll see how big of props it will take. And then the first upgrade that I want to do is probably an ESC upgrade, so we can run big props if we want to, right? 1300 kV motor, so we should be able to prop this boat up. Hell, we could probably run the same props that we run on the supersonic wake on this boat right here. You know? Seriously. That's pretty. I like that it has a good left and a right turn, you know? That's freaking awesome, boys. I've always liked the look of that Alpha. I just didn't care for the black and red hull, you know? I like white hulls. I do, man, I do. They don't show scratches quite as bad. No. Woo. Sorry, buddies. Woo! That was scary. That was scary. Whew, almost hit a duck, man. Need to turn that right travel up a little bit, because I couldn't correct myself whenever I about hit the ducks there. All right, that's probably about our battery, I would think. This is a 1300 kV motor with a 60 millimeter prop, but you should get a pretty long run time, you know? I haven't got any power cuts at all yet. I'm sure the low voltage cutoff is like at 3.2 or 3.4, if I remember correctly. All right, that's freaking awesome, man. Okay. Okay, we'll check the speed real quick. Stop. I'm gonna say 42. 32. 32. Okay, on 4S. With these old wore out Z's. These are old packs. Check the temps. Check for water. 107, 137 on the motor there. 103, 104, 134. Okay. So we got, let's see, I think we got a drain plug here. This is how much water we had in it without tape, hatch tape. Okay. I think we can make this boat go fast. I really do. All right, that's all the water. A little bit of water in there. I really didn't think we were going to have a lot of water in this boat. I really didn't. The way they have this hatch locking system, you know, I didn't think we were going to get a lot of water at all, to be honest with you, because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 points of contact there. Okay, so this is the 4S prop we just run. This is the 6S prop, okay? I'm sure if you run the 4S prop on 6S, I'm almost gonna guarantee you're gonna have hot temperatures and you'll probably get power cuts, you know? More than likely. That's just my experience with the hobby anyway. Okay, so. All right, so I have some 5500 HCl HC 3S twins. These are, I think they're 120C, if I'm not mistaken. They're basically the same size as a 2S pack. They're old. I've actually run them a lot in my Blackjack 24. So we know the boat self-rights with a 2S battery, so we're not even going to really test self-righting. Let's go. Got the GPS cleared out. Oh, that opened it up. That opened it up quite a bit, actually. Okay. Okay. Make sure you guys are in shot. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I got you zoomed in a little bit. Nice. So I do have the 6S prop on here. Ooh, doggy. Very good. Kind of touchy on the turn, right? A little bit heavier pack aft like that. That's pretty nice, you guys. That's pretty nice. Sweet. have ducks over here, so I have to be careful. I can't see them. It's a good running boat, man. So I got this boat to show the boat gang there's cheap, larger boats that are cheap, right? Affordable option. I also got it for my family. If they want to run boats with me here, they'll have a boat to run, you know, my daughter, my son, my wife. And I got it to upgrade eventually, you know. Okay, that was awesome. I think I kicked my rudder up. Good thing I actually did that. I did. So I must have nicked the turtle over there. Okay. Yeah, I kicked it up. So if I didn't have that kick up rudder, I could have damaged my boat just now. So this is a modification I recommend you guys doing before this boat even hits the water. Okay, it kicked up. Now this is not a stock option. Like I said, you have to file a little corner off the rudder here and file a corner off the end of your bracket so that it kicks up. Okay, you know what I mean? It's big, it's a head turner, right? It handles good, left and right turn. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind handing anybody the transmitter with this boat right here. Now, the transmitter, by the way, it does not have a 50, 75, and 100 option. So you probably have to like turn down the throttle trim or something. Well, I don't even think you can do that, matter of fact. It's actually running pretty good on 6S. That's fun. That is fun right here. This is a fun speed, man. I'm gonna say it's in the 40 mile per hour range, right? 45, maybe 44. Yeah, it's handling good, man. Wherever I put it, it's going, right? Let's whip it around right here. That's freaking awesome. That's one of the reasons why I bought this boat. Just a little basher, you know. I wanted like a 50 mile per hour basher we can come out with and put it through its paces, you know. That's what I got it for, just a basher to have fun with. All right, that's our battery. We just got a cut of some kind. These 5500s, they're not gonna last really, really long time, right? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I love it. I love the way this thing looks. I do. The freeboard on it, it's got like a lot of angle on the freeboard, you know, especially up toward the front. I think that's so sexy, you know. The bottom looks pretty awesome too, you know, like it's got this Deep-Vee ride pad right here. It reminds me of the little Echo boats, you know. Oh, it's such a sweet looking boat. Let's check the water real quick. It does have a little bit of water in it. Not much, maybe 2 tablespoons of water. We don't like that, right? Let's check the voltage on our batteries real quick. 369, 367. So yeah, my batteries are discharged. Let's check the speed on 6S. 42. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Stock prop, 42. Wow, I would have never guessed that 1300 kV motor would get that hot. 185. Man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer right there, you guys. Yeah, these are lightweight packs right here, and I tell you what, it's cool on the back. 137 operating temperature, 167, 175. The farther forward you go, the hotter it gets. 180 on the maximum temperature there. Okay, so there's not a whole lot we can do other than tuning the boat, right? I did see plenty of water coming out. The water exit here, you know, that's the stock prop, so we can sharpen it. That may reduce some of the temperature. I don't really recommend putting any heavier packs. I was going to run the 7600s right here in here, because this is about the biggest pack that you can run on this boat, right? I don't really recommend running a 7600 or a big heavy battery with the stock motor the way it is. Man, I really had more hope. I had hopes for that 1300 kV motor. I did. I really did. See, it's already cooling off. 141, 173. So, oh man, that's a freaking bummer, boys. Oh, I had high hopes for that motor. I did. Okay, well, you guys see it. That's why I do my reviews. I want you guys to see how these boats handle, you know. I really wish I could do more boat reviews for you guys, you know. I really do. But that's why I do them, just so you guys can see, you know. I'm honest, I'm truthful. I show you guys how it is. Now the boat handled phenomenally, right? The temps were hot. The ESC was cool. That surprised me. But the motor temperature was hot. I definitely think we could have had some cooler temperatures on 6S, right? So that's telling me that we really need to prop down. That's a 56, so on 6S I'm thinking a 52 1.4, 51.4 may be a little better, a little cooler for your temperatures. Now it is cool that they give you two prop options, right? And you cannot run this prop right here on 6S. Do not even attempt it, you know. So this is the maiden run for the Motion Deep-Vee, and I think it's a good offering. I do. So just watch your temps on 6S. You know, if you do run it on 6S, just watch your temps. You know, we'll see you guys next time.